In what ways does your media use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Our media product mainly uses typical conventions of thriller and mystery shows. So a typical convention of a mystery film would be like cliffhangers and set in locations such as forests and haunted houses and stuff. And also characters which are we don't find out that much about until later on in the film. We used all of these things in our film to create our product. So we used a cliffhanger at the end, it ends on a cliffhanger, and it makes the audience use their imagination, which is something lots of thriller films do to draw the audience in. We also develop conventions of real media products by, again, doing the same thing, having characters which we don't really get to know much about. The script only gives you a really brief idea of what's happening, so it kind of lets you into what may be happening in the rest of the film, but doesn't give you that much information.
Yeah, she's setting the scene of what
Yeah,
happens,
she's
and then
setting
it
the
leaves
scene.
you to imagine or think about whatever you want to think happens when it comes to the cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah, and this is something which a lot of real media products do because it's a really easy way to keep the attention of your audience and make them want to continue watching, which is why we chose to do this in the way which real media products do.
In a kind of emotional way.
Yeah, I think it's challenged through the like music. The difference in music that would be used in a scary or mystery kind of film is more emotional and like sad, instead of like
Dramatic
eerie,
and loud
dramatic.
and just
Yeah, rather than making our opening really dramatic, we chose to go with something which is quite emotional to draw the audience in, which is definitely a way of challenging normal conventions used in media products. We also, by challenging it, we also created a really realistic storyline, which often thriller and mystery films don't do because they may use supernatural beings or something, which
very unrealistic stories.
Yeah, which
so
we
people can't relate to them.
which we didn't do. So we challenged conventions in that way because we chose a realistic storyline.